Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rachna. A lot of media doesn't know me. I'm the proud founder of Foro Innovations, contributing in world peace for about 8 years now. I'm an HPS alumnus. I spent about 8 years doing all of the research and information that is futuristic, which is going to help our nation. The whole idea of me to transform from a corporate life into a social service was to really contribute and love for Mother India and Mother Earth. And today I will tell you, like he said, that humanity, when you give your phone to a 3-year-old, he doesn't know how to take care of it. I think India as a country, we all need to build our capacity to understand where the world is headed. When we go to Harvard, they teach us about future. They teach us about the problems that will come, how we can be prepared, how we should be proactive. And I will tell you why. Because today we are living in a much, much better world, which has a lot of information, which has data, which has statistics, and of course a lot of recorded history, like the United Nations, like the European Union, like the United States of America. Everything is united before its name. Two regions which don't have it is probably Asia or Africa. And look at us. We are completely down in all indices globally, whether that is peace index, whether that is happiness index, whether that is hunger index, whether that is anything to do. That doesn't mean we haven't done good work. We have done a lot of good work. And today is a very special day. It's called Peacekeepers Day by United Nations. And what does it mean? It means as a country, as a nation, and we have today with us Shri Ajay Chaudhary ji, who's from the police fraternity. India contributes a lot of its force into peacekeeping. These are the brave hearts who risk their lives for our safety, for your safety, for our children, so we can walk on the road safely. So I thought that it is a great, as a World Peace Institute, it is great to admire these people, say thank you, and honor the force which has maximum number of contribution in the UN peacekeeping missions. That was one. The second is, what is this global? United Nations is global. How do we localize it? Yet Mahatma Gandhi, who's our leader, he's not just a peace leader in the world, he's a saint to me. Our country belongs to saints. Our country belongs to the consciousness of gods. If you see the history, I think, it is something that has always taught non-violence, that has always taught peace. That's why we don't invade or attack, right? That's why sometimes, perhaps, we also become victim of poverty, of disease, of violence, of conflict. But today we went to the Gandhi Smriti, Rajghat. We paid tribute to Gandhiji. We actually requested to him. We prayed to him. It's a pilgrimage to him. We prayed to him that we probably need you to talk about those values once again, re-energize, rejoice in that. And as a country, remember we have him here. We need to just probably pick up his book and see what did he teach us. What are the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi beyond politics? Today we just connect with him as a political leader. He was not a political leader. He was a saint who was very important saint in the country, who was required in that moment. And today I think we are at the same stage because we are going to deal with climate change. And as a country, I am not sure we are ready and we are prepared. What is the purpose of this? This was about the day, this was about introducing myself. And what is the purpose of, coming to Press Club of India? Is it just mere publicity? No. I'll tell you why. And I have evidence to tell you. Because today, we are so busy in our lives. Everyone. We live a corporate life, we live a journalist life, somebody else is living some other profession. There's no time to think. There's no time to research. You can't deal with future without thinking, without research, without structure, without framework, and without any institution. Tell me one institution that is doing this job in the country. What I think we lack is research in this country. And that's why I dedicated all my years and I dedicate my life to this cause. I have given you this file, if you see. बचपन में पढ़ाते थे कि विद्या बांटने से बढ़ती है. So all of this is my hard work, all of this is my research, my studies that I have put for all of you guys. मेरी request है that you guys propel this information further. Understand it, Sit with your families at home. Talk to your children about it. Talk to each other about it. Talk to your media. Talk to your publications. Talk to your leaders. Talk to anybody you meet, because it has everything that we need to know that will shape 100 years of the country. It has everything that must include this decade's policy. And this is not a publicity stunt or a publicity event. Please understand, on World Peace Day on the United Nations, September last year, we did the largest event for green hydrogen, for climate change. We had the national leaders. We didn't go to press that time, because the idea was not to get publicity. The idea was to understand what these guys are telling us. We had brought NLX from Japan, which has level 3 kind of carbon footprint technology, which India doesn't have. They are our knowledge partners. We bought them. They are meeting with us. They were there. They were telling us, this is what you don't have. We're here to help you. But are we ready to take support? Are we ready to also support those people who are dedicated to this cause and who are talking and who are contributing in that particular industry, or in that particular, who are trying to build this new economy? There is this huge energy transition happening. That doesn't mean there is any energy company that is telling us to do this influencing job or do something. Not at all. Not at all. This is just because there is pure intent and a genuine effort to do this for the country. That is why the press today, because we have sent, if you see the first page, it talks about us as an institution. We lack institution. Here we are as an institution doing this as philanthropy, doing this as social work. We have not raised any money from the market. We don't want to take anybody's money and get influenced and get carried away. I do it as my own sustainable charity, philanthropy, we call it. And we try to keep it as minimalistic as this is. No branding, nothing. We don't do extra kharchas. We try to keep it minimum, and we try to keep it to the content only. Our request to the government is to please help us, support us, so we can scale all of this work. We have identified us as an institution. We have identified EU as a theory that is tested, tried, it works, and we have supported the philosophy of Saint Augustine. He says we should evolve ourselves as a human being, so there is no cause of war. And what better than talking about this on United Nations?